Welcome back to General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the exciting developments unfolding in Port Charles that will leave you on the edge of your seat as our beloved characters navigate through treacherous waters of revenge, family conflicts, and unexpected alliances. The Cassadine Warning. Laura Collins receives a startling visit from none other than Valentine Cassadine, who arrives not merely to see his daughter Charlotte one last time, but with an ominous message. "You need to know who and what you're up against," Valentine warns Laura, his eyes reflecting a mixture of concern and resignation. This cryptic warning suggests deeper, more dangerous forces at play in Port Charles. The timing of Valentine's appearance is particularly intriguing as it coincides with the attack on Sonny's property. Could these events be connected? Is Valentine trying to protect Laura from the same enemies he's entangled with? The complex history between the Cassadines and the Collins family adds layers to this interaction, with decades of mistrust and occasional alliances coloring their relationship. Laura, known for her diplomatic skills and wisdom gained through years of navigating Port Charles politics, might be the perfect person to convince Valentine to choose redemption. Her persuasive abilities have turned many a villain toward the path of righteousness, and teasers suggest she might work her magic once again on this complicated Cassadine. Anna's disturbing discovery. Meanwhile, veteran spy Anna Devane finds herself piecing together a disturbing puzzle. As she connects the dots between the poisoning incident and Jack Brennan's potential retaliatory actions, her face darkens with concern. Anna's years of experience with the WSB have honed her instincts, and she recognizes the patterns of a dangerous vendetta forming. The question remains whether Anna will intervene to stop Brennan's revenge mission or if she'll step aside, recognizing that some justice operates outside the law. Her moral compass has always been complex, balancing her duty to uphold the law with her personal sense of justice. This internal conflict plays across her features as she contemplates her next move. Anna's relationship with Valentine adds another dimension to this situation. Their shared history in espionage creates an unspoken understanding between them, even when they find themselves on opposite sides. Will she use this connection to defuse the situation, or will past betrayals prevent any collaboration? Nina's maternal intervention. Nina Reeves intensifies her efforts to persuade Willow Tate against making a potentially damaging decision. After consulting with Carly, Nina approaches Willow with renewed determination, armed with compelling arguments about family stability during crisis. With Carly's health deteriorating and your father absent, the children need consistency and familiarity more than ever, Nina explains, her voice gentle but firm. She emphasizes how moving into Drew Quartermain's new residence would create unnecessary upheaval during an already turbulent time for the family. Nina's concern extends beyond immediate practical considerations to how this decision might be perceived in the future. "Think about how this will look later," she cautions Willow, implying that such a move might appear insensitive given the circumstances. The subtext suggests Nina is also protecting Willow from potential judgment and criticism from the tight-knit Port Charles community. This intervention reveals Nina's growth as a character, showing her capacity for nuanced thinking and genuine concern for family welfare, even in complicated situations where personal feelings might cloud judgment. Sonny and Brennan's revenge alliance. The most explosive development centers around Sonny Corinthos and Jack Brennan finding themselves unexpectedly aligned in their thirst for vengeance. Sonny receives devastating news about Carly Spencer's condition, his face hardening with that familiar look that Port Charles residents have learned to fear: someone will pay for hurting his family. Simultaneously, Brennan has apparently deduced that Valentine was responsible for the poisoned champagne incident. When questioned about his intentions by Carly, Brennan ominously declares he's going to ensure this never happens again, the kind of promise that typically precedes violent retribution in the world of General Hospital. Sonny, recognizing a kindred spirit in vengeance, instructs his enforcer Jason Morgan to support Brennan's mission. This unlikely alliance between Sonny's criminal organization and Brennan's more official channels creates a formidable force against Valentine, who now faces threats from multiple directions. The strategic brilliance of Sonny becomes evident as he leverages this situation to eliminate a threat while maintaining plausible deniability. By working through Brennan, Sonny can achieve his goals while potentially avoiding direct blowback from law enforcement or rival organizations. Valentine's miscalculation. Valentine Cassidy's decision to make another attempt with the poisoned champagne proves to be a critical error in judgment. This miscalculation has not only exposed his involvement but has united powerful enemies against him. The sophisticated Cassidy, usually several steps ahead of his adversaries, appears to have underestimated the connections between his targets and the swift response his actions would provoke. This rare tactical error suggests Valentine might be operating under unusual pressure or with incomplete information, both uncharacteristic for the calculating strategist. As the walls close in around Valentine, his visit to Laura takes on additional significance. Is he seeking an ally, making amends, or setting up contingencies for Charlotte's future if his plans go awry? The complexity of Valentine's character makes all these possibilities equally plausible. Port Charles stands on the precipice of a potentially explosive confrontation as these storylines converge. With Sonny and Brennan hunting Valentine, Nina trying to protect Willow from making a mistake, and Anna potentially intervening in multiple situations, Thursday's episode promises to deliver dramatic developments that will reverberate through the lives of all involved for weeks to come. Next, we will learn about the intense rivalry that's captivating viewers across Port Charles and beyond. The dramatic tension between two powerful women has created one of the most compelling storylines in recent soap opera history, with unexpected twists that keep audiences guessing at every turn. The explosive revelation about Sasha's pregnancy has sent shockwaves through Port Charles, creating ripples that affect nearly every character in the show's complex web of relationships. After a chance hospital encounter brought former friends face to face in the most uncomfortable of circumstances, viewers witnessed the raw emotion and unfiltered animosity that has defined their deteriorating relationship. Many General Hospital enthusiasts have taken to social media platforms to express their passionate support for Sasha in this escalating conflict. Her character's journey from friendship to fierce rivalry with Willow has showcased remarkable depth and emotional range that resonates with a significant portion of the viewership. The writers have masterfully crafted Sasha's narrative arc, allowing her vulnerability to shine through even as she stands her ground against accusations. The show has brilliantly established a storyline that promises to fundamentally alter the social landscape of Port Charles when the truth about Sasha's baby eventually comes to light. The carefully constructed secret that Jason Morgan is merely pretending to be the father while Michael remains unaware of his impending fatherhood creates a ticking time bomb of dramatic potential. This narrative device has kept viewers on the edge of their seats, speculating about how the revelation will unfold and what consequences will follow. The question of Chad Duell's potential return as Michael Corinthos looms large over this developing plot. His character's absence following severe burn injuries and subsequent overseas treatment has created both narrative challenges and opportunities. Should the production team decide to recast this pivotal role, it would add yet another layer of complexity to an already intricate storyline. The audience's investment in Michael's character makes this decision particularly consequential for the show's creative direction. While Willow certainly has her defenders among the General Hospital fanbase, the tide of public opinion appears to be shifting towards Sasha as this feud intensifies. The nuanced portrayal of both characters has allowed viewers to see the humanity and flaws in each, creating a morally complex scenario where allegiances can shift based on new information or emotional appeals. This ambiguity is precisely what makes the conflict so compelling. The dramatic confrontation in Sasha's hospital room perfectly encapsulated the tension between these former friends. Willow's entrance as Sasha's nurse created an unavoidable collision of their personal and professional worlds, forcing them to address their grievances in a setting where neither could easily escape. The writers expertly used this confined space to amplify the emotional intensity of their exchange. Willow's accusations that Sasha deliberately pursued Jason to gain access to the Quartermaine fortune revealed deep-seated suspicions about Sasha's motivations and character. By suggesting that Sasha had previously attempted similar manipulation with Michael, Willow painted her former friend as calculating and opportunistic. These accusations cut deeply precisely because they question not just Sasha's actions but her fundamental integrity. In a brilliant dramatic reversal, Sasha managed to turn these accusations back on Willow by highlighting her own romantic entanglements with the Quartermaine family. By pointing out Willow's affair with Drew while married to Michael, Sasha effectively created a mirror that forced Willow to confront her own questionable decisions. This rhetorical strategy transformed what could have been a one-sided attack into a complex examination of both women's choices. The irony that viewers are privy to information that Willow lacks, specifically that Michael is actually the father of Sasha's baby, adds a fascinating layer of dramatic irony to every interaction between these characters. Each accusation Willow makes about Sasha's relationship with Jason carries additional weight because the audience knows it's based on a fundamental misunderstanding. This knowledge gap creates tension with every scene, as viewers anticipate the eventual revelation of truth. Nothing elevates soap opera drama quite like the conflict between two strong female characters with a complicated history. The evolution of Sasha and Willow from friends to bitter rivals exemplifies the genre at its best, creating emotional stakes that transcend typical melodrama. Their shared history makes their current animosity all the more poignant, as viewers remember the connection they once shared. The one-night encounter between Sasha and Michael occurred at a moment of extreme vulnerability for both characters. Michael had just discovered his wife's infidelity with his uncle Drew, creating a perfect storm of betrayal, anger, and emotional need. This context makes their impulsive decision more understandable, though no less complicated in its consequences. The writers have skillfully used this moment of weakness to generate months of compelling storylines. Michael's subsequent accident and departure from Port Charles added another layer of complexity to an already complicated situation. His absence during Sasha's pregnancy discovery created the narrative space for Jason to step into the role of pretend father, while also building anticipation for Michael's eventual return and reaction to the news. This extended separation has allowed the secret to grow more dangerous and the potential fallout more dramatic. The decision to position Jason Morgan as the purported father introduces fascinating dynamics with Port Charles residents who believe he and Sasha became intimate shortly after Sam McCall's death. This perceived timeline raises questions about grief, propriety, and moving on that add emotional texture to the storyline. Jason's willingness to participate in this deception also reveals interesting aspects of his character and loyalty. As this riveting storyline continues to unfold, General Hospital viewers find themselves divided along increasingly passionate lines. The show has masterfully crafted a situation where both women have legitimate grievances and understandable motivations, making it difficult to declare either one entirely right or wrong. This moral complexity elevates the feud beyond simple villainy into something more thought-provoking and emotionally resonant. So, where do you stand in this captivating conflict? Are you firmly in Sasha's corner, or do you find yourself sympathizing with Willow's perspective? Perhaps like many viewers, you see the humanity and flaws in both characters. Whatever your position, one thing remains certain. When the truth finally emerges, Port Charles will never be the same again. Next, we will learn about the exciting virtual event featuring two beloved General Hospital stars and what it might mean for their characters' storylines. A virtual party you won't want to miss. Are you ready for an exclusive opportunity to connect with your favorite Port Charles residents? Eden McCoy and Tabiana Ali, the talented actresses who portray Jocelyn Jackson and Trina Robinson on General Hospital, are hosting a special Zoom event that promises to be filled with laughter, insider stories, and perhaps even some hints about upcoming plot twists. The dynamic duo recently announced this exciting virtual gathering scheduled for Sunday, April 6, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Their genuine friendship shines through as they playfully interacted while sharing the news, with Eden jokingly admitting, "We're not making this simple," when discussing the details. This isn't just any ordinary meet and greet. The actresses are billing it as a full-fledged party where fans can arrive armed with their burning questions about all things General Hospital. Their natural chemistry and camaraderie promise to make this an unforgettable experience for attendees. Ticket information and event details. For those interested in joining this exclusive virtual celebration, tickets are available through Coastal Entertainment Productions. The organizers have created 3 different ticket tiers ranging from $25 to $99, ensuring options for various budgets while offering different levels of interaction with the stars. The girls' enthusiasm for this event is palpable. They've emphasized how much they value their fans and are looking forward to creating a space filled with laughter and joy. This rare opportunity allows viewers to connect personally with these talented performers outside the constraints of their scripted roles. Given the actresses' close friendship off-screen, attendees can expect authentic conversations, behind-the-scenes stories, and perhaps even some playful banter similar to what was displayed in their announcement video. Current character storylines and potential spoilers. Both Trina and Jocelyn are currently navigating complex storylines that have left fans with numerous questions. Trina appears to be moving on from her complicated relationship with Spencer Cassadine, though viewers are left wondering if this chapter is truly closed. Meanwhile, Jocelyn finds herself in a precarious position, manipulated into WSB training and forced to deceive her loved ones. One intriguing recent development involves Emma Scorpio Drake giving Trina the same book on Parisian art that Spencer had previously gifted her. Was this merely coincidental, or does it suggest a deeper connection or foreshadowing? The similarities between these gifts have sparked speculation among viewers about what this might mean for Trina's romantic future. The changing friendship dynamic. The once inseparable friendship between Trina and Jocelyn has undergone significant strain recently. With Jocelyn's secret WSB involvement creating distance between them, fans are eager to learn how this relationship will evolve. Will Trina discover the truth about her best friend's mysterious behavior? Will Jocelyn eventually reach out to Anna Devane for assistance with her complicated situation? These storyline questions make the timing of this Zoom event particularly interesting. While the actresses will likely maintain necessary discretion about major upcoming plot points, they might offer subtle hints or insights into their characters' mindsets that attentive fans can analyze. The value of fan interaction. Events like this Zoom party represent a unique aspect of the soap opera community. The long-running nature of these shows creates deep connections between viewers and characters, and opportunities to interact directly with the performers help strengthen these bonds. For Eden and Tabiana, who have both earned significant fan followings through their nuanced portrayals, this event offers a chance to express gratitude to their supporters while creating memorable experiences. Their decision to host this together highlights their off-screen friendship, which mirrors the close relationship their characters have shared on the show. Previous General Hospital fan events have occasionally featured actors sharing carefully worded hints about upcoming storylines. While they never reveal major spoilers, these teases often provide just enough information to heighten anticipation for what's to come. Whether you're a dedicated viewer who hasn't missed an episode in years or a casual fan who appreciates the talent these young actresses bring to their roles, this virtual gathering promises to deliver entertainment, insights, and a deeper connection to the world of Port Charles. Mark your calendars for April 6th and prepare your questions for what promises to be an evening of celebration with 2 of General Hospital's brightest stars.